Hey guys, hope you've been having a great week. As you probably know, there's been a lot of infamous stuff regarding the games industry coming out of Canada, oftentimes Montreal. For example, Sweet Baby Inc. and other DI constellation companies love Montreal. There's also Ubisoft Montreal, etc., etc. Well, now we've got a Canadian dev making the news as he tells other Canadian game devs to be terrified of going to the US. It's pretty hilarious stuff. We'll take a look at his panic post in just a second. First, let me mention, you may have noticed there were a few days I was missing uploads here and there over the last number of weeks. And I got this great idea, guys, this bright idea. So I've seen people reacting to my videos, which is awesome, including a number of VTubers. And I've got a VTuber model that I haven't used in like 2 freaking years. And that seems like a pretty fun way of adding additional content on the channel on slow news days. Like if it was a day where I didn't have anything to upload, maybe I'll find a video from a different creator in the niche. So, you know, nothing completely out of the ordinary here for the channel, but like more anime, gaming, news, commentary stuff. Pull up the VTuber model, make a video talking about it, and yeah, then we got some additional content. Anyways, that's the plan. Now on to the Panic Dev post. We got Raphael, and he says, in all caps, important message for all my Canadian game developer friends and colleagues. If you are attending GDC in San Fran next week, I beseech you to reconsider. You can no longer expect to travel to the US and return safely. Okay, pause. First of all, GDC. Isn't GDC the Game Developer Conference that thing from last year where they literally had like some freak out screaming event? Yeah, I know it sounds really weird, but that's literally what they did. Here, if you didn't see it, check it out. Yeah, okay, holy smokes, that is enough of that. It goes on for like a minute, but I'm not playing any more than like 5 seconds. Basically, this was a event for game devs who are sick of the state of the industry to go and vent by yelling like a bunch of freaks. And yeah, that was at GDC, the Game Developer Conference. I believe the same one this person, this current dev, Raphael, whatever, is referring to in his panic post. Speaking of which, let's get back to that, shall we? If you are attending GDC in San Fran next week, I beseech you to reconsider. You can no longer expect to travel to the US and return safely. Things are getting intense, and they are going to get worse before they get better. Do not put yourself in a position where you are unable to get back into Canada, or where your Canadian citizenship is used against you. This is especially true if you have been supportive of any causes or express any values that run contrary to the taste of the current administration in the US. If you have, wipe your phones. What? Wipe your phones and know your rights before you enter the US. Stay in touch with family and friends in Canada so they know where you are at all times. Or even better, just stay home. All GDC talks will be available in the vault, and most business transactions can be done over video calls, or better yet, you can invite folks to visit you in Canada. We are generally nice and friendly, as long as you don't threaten to annex our country. I'm sorry if this seems alarmist to you, but if it does, I would suggest you haven't been paying sufficient attention to the news or what is unfolding before your very eyes. Please be careful. Yeah, so you know what? We don't want that guy here in America anyways. Sorry to my Canadian viewers that you got to keep dealing with that dev, but yeah, you can keep him. As a matter of fact, you know what? It would be really cool if all the Canadians just took the whole GDC. Yeah, just move that whole thing to Canada. We don't want that either. But yeah, it's a real shame that this guy ended up being all crazy because apparently he's the CEO from the game dev studio behind The Long Dark. The Long Dark is not a modern audience type of game. It's actually a pretty cool game, but it came out back in 2017, so it does make me wonder if this guy got crazier since then or something, maybe drinking too much of that modern audience Kool-Aid. Maybe that's what happens when you attend too many of those GDC events in San Francisco. Regardless, I hope you guys got a laugh from that post of his. Let me know what you think about all that in the comments. As always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the coverage, and if you did, please consider liking and or subscribing. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one.